Welcome to Casual Nerd Reactions. Today we're watching Breaking Bad. Where we last left off, it seemed like Walt was about to come clean to his wife Skyler about what, I can't be 100% sure. Is he gonna tell her everything that's happened over the last couple days? Or just some of it? My suspicion is it's just about the cancer, which is a step in the right direction. She deserves to know. I do feel bad for her because her husband is suddenly acting incredibly bizarre and she doesn't understand why. She doesn't know what he's getting into other than the whole pot thing, which he did smoke pot. The whole drug dealer thing was a farce, but he's actually into things a lot worse than pot. What would she do if she knew all of it? Honestly, I'm actually very concerned for how Walt's actions might affect Skyler and even his son, Walt Jr. But I am very much enjoying the journey so far, and I'm excited to get into today's episode, so thank you so much for being here to watch with me. Let's experience it for the very first time.
Operation Icebreaker. How are we liking that?
Oh, for a moment I thought Walt was teaching, but no, Hank.
AKA Crazy 8. Way smarter than your average cheese eater. I turned him out when he was street level, but this dude's like the Jeffersons, moving on up.
Every small-time dealer he'd throw at us, he'd end up snaking all their customers.
You thinking the cousin found out and took revenge?
Could be. Turns out he's missing too. But our snitch's car, turns out we find 2 grams of meth in it. We take it to the lab. They come back, they tell us it is the purest they've ever seen.
99.1%.
No chili in that. They're onto it.
What appears to be a cook site. This is the only other thing left behind. We're sending it off to Quantico, see if they can pull something off it. Meantime, our guy swabbed the filter element and found the same.
So was that Walt's mask or Jesse's mask?
We got new players in town.
And you have no idea that it's your brother-in-law.
They possess an extremely high skill set. Me personally,
The cut to that. Oh.
thinking Albuquerque just might have a new kingpin.
Yeah, he is clearly a kingpin. That was such a great opening shot. Oh my gosh. This is fascinating. You know, I was wondering if Walt might make a clean break after everything that happened. Like maybe he's done and he won't go back. But even if he's done, theoretically, Hank might already be onto him. He's certainly on a trail that could lead to him. And here he is disposing of Crazy 8's body, presumably. Oh no, wait. This could be something else.
Walt, you're burning the out of him.
I was gonna say, it doesn't make sense that he would be burning Crazy 8's body. He's just barbecuing.
Confidence and persistence. I chased your Aunt Marie here all over creation. I mean, I kept bugging her for a date. She kept saying no.
They have a secret.
Tell them how you met Skyler.
Mom was a waitress in Los Alamos. Dad said that thing to you?
Well, actually, your mother wasn't a waitress. She was the hostess, and she also worked the cash register. When it was slow, she would lean against the counter, doing her crossword puzzles. Once I caught on to that, I would do crossword puzzles while I ate my grilled cheese sandwich.
Strategy.
We would both be doing the New York Times crossword puzzle 10 feet from each other. So I began saying, excuse me, 14 across, 7-letter word for whatchamacallit, may I ask what?
She definitely knows about the cancer. He's telling such a happy story and she's about to cry. Bro!
You see? Once you set your cap for something or somebody. Whoa. Skyler.
Are you all right?
Hey.
Yeah, she's fully breaking down.
Ask him.
They're gonna think he's cheated on her or something.
What's she talking about?
I have cancer. It's bad.
Did Junior know? Okay, secret's out. That's good.
Why wouldn't you want to tell anybody?
Everybody just wants to help you. We're family. We get through these things together.
Lung cancer? How could that happen? You don't even smoke.
You know, I'm thinking that this goes back 20 years, maybe, to the applications lab. One time you complained about that they didn't give you the right kind of,
Sometimes it just
I don't
happens,
know, some kind of
right?
ventilation hood or something, and then the headache.
She's been spiraling. Oh, I feel so bad.
We should hire a lawyer.
Okay, so
She's ready to sue something for that one time the mask wasn't right 20 years ago. She's fiercely loyal to him. I love that.
we find you the best, the oncology dream team.
Man, she might be annoying, but she's here for her sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Whether Walt wants him or not.
I really didn't mean for him to find out that way.
That was how he found out. Dang.
Whatever happens, I'll always take care of your family.
That's great. Probably not what he wants to hear right now, but... By the way, that's your kingpin, Hank. What would Hank do if he knew right now that Walt made that meth, huh? Ooh. They did not. Jesse, why do you have people over, bro?
Hey, yo, what happened to your hallway, man? Did, like, the ceiling fall down?
Nah, man, I think the house is just settling. You know, it's been caving in left and right. Hit me in the eye.
You, maybe got some crystal, man?
He's gonna give him the stuff that Walter made.
Maybe it just so happens that, just recently cooked the best batch ever.
Yep.
Yeah?
Make him pay for it, though, right?
I've been thinking lately I'd just lay off of it for a while. Because lately it's been kind of making me paranoid, so...
I don't think the drugs are what making you paranoid. And I don't think it's paranoia. I think it's justifiable fear.
I got plenty of pot.
Yeah, I think I'll bounce, man.
Hey, Holmes, I'm joking. Okay, I'm totally joking with you. Best Gante ever.
They clearly... Oh. I love how we always see people walking in the neighborhood. But yeah, his friends clearly are more interested in Crystal than being his friends. Yeah, maybe he is paranoid. Right, and people connected to Emilio and Crazy 8 might come here looking for him. He shouldn't move. Oh no, this is also not real, probably. They would pull out a machete and a grenade in his front yard. Hey, maybe they are actually here. Who's actually here? Ah, Jehovah's Witnesses. And they don't even have a grenade. That was an incredible sequence. I really enjoyed it. Ooh. Oh, don't do that. Oh, no. You know that hurts. Yeah, get the blood out of the pants. Because you don't want Skyler seeing the blood and having to explain the injury. Also, he's been taking care of this for 2 days by himself. Because he can't go to the hospital. Don't want to explain the plate wound?
Yeah, anytime on Friday is absolutely fine. Thank you so much for working us in. Can I just put that on a credit card?
Like, Walt doesn't want you going into deeper debt over his sickness. Like, getting help is good.
What's that we're putting on a credit card?
Deposit kind of thing.
How much of a deposit?
It's $5,000. Walt, he's not in our HMO, okay? So be it. We'll figure it out. I mean, we can always borrow from Hank.
Absolutely not.
Pride. Did you hear that? Crazy stuff happening upstairs.
Money is not the issue here. It's not.
Yeah.
I'm curious if the fancy, expensive oncologist will tell them what he already knows, or maybe
I'll borrow it from my pension.
I think he's lying. Maybe the oncologist will be able to find something new. Maybe there's some life-saving measures that can be taken. Oh no! Oh, he's so bad at this.
Hey, pal. What's up? Yeah, no, I thought I heard mice. What? That's all we need, huh?
What the hell's wrong with you?
You know, valid question.
Why are you acting so weird? You're acting like nothing is going on.
A little reminder of the murder that you did. Oh boy. Is he speeding, or maybe they're gonna go right past him? Maybe they're here for something else? Is there any reason he should be extra concerned about being pulled over? The cash? Oh, good. They weren't here for you. The relief. It's like he doesn't have any, like, drugs on him. I guess it is a little weird to be carrying that amount of cash, but they're not likely going to search him to see, are you carrying an unnecessary amount of money, sir? Like, that would not make sense. Oh, no! Is this going to be a time? Like, is he going to lose it? Is he going to flip his lid? Is he gonna be unhinged or? Ken wins. Hate his license plate.
Said Dave, do you think 40 grand is a proper bonus? That's less than 10% of what I booked for you guys this quarter. Come on. I'm not gonna sit here and be disrespectful.
You want a more than 10% bonus when it's 40 grand? That's crazy. They did a really great job of creating a character here where you want Walt to do something to him. He sucks.
You should check this chick out. Stacy's a cow. We're talking major barnyard boo hog. Roll her in flour and look for the wet spot before you hit that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sir?
Everybody hates him.
Sorry, I would like a cashier's check in the full amount.
I don't understand why they're forcing you to choose between the piccolo and the oboe. You show so much promise with both.
They say they can't have any switching between woodwinds because no matter how they divide it up, someone would be left out.
We have a gifted child. Who are you, by the way?
I think that was in our backyard.
What the hell are you doing out here?
They know him.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, it's his family.
Hey, Mom.
I guess I didn't expect him. They seem like a good family, like really good parents, maybe a little over-involved in their son's life. But maybe that's because something went awry with their previous attempt at parenting. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and guess Jesse does not have the same parents that the young kid has. Maybe they're better or taking different approaches. I don't know. I have so many questions. I want to know everything about what led Jesse down the path that he's on.
Do we let him stay?
The Presbyterian Church has those meetings. Maybe on condition, you know, if he agrees to attend.
We are not doing this again.
Adam.
No. We said we'd lay down the law. We lay down the law. You just have to be consistent about it.
See, but he's setting up the table, so obviously you let him stay. You're gonna cave. I don't know. Do you think they should cave or not? Obviously, I don't know all the experiences that they've been through with Jesse. How many times has this pattern repeated? It's difficult and there's no easy answers. Maybe tough love is the right approach. I literally can only imagine.
You know, I just think that things have a way of working themselves out.
What does that mean, Walt, in the context of you dying of cancer? What does that mean to Walt Jr.? Feels like an empty platitude, and I would like you to do better.
Look at you. And we should hang out more often. Just kick back and chill. I mean, if you ever, like, I don't know, need advice, I've been through it all, for real.
I'm sure there are things you could help him out with. I'm not sure his parents would be thrilled.
Hey, guys.
I'm not sure your parents would be thrilled.
Great.
What the hell? You see this? What am I, some criminal or something?
Yes.
Whatever.
Whatever?
Why is he acting like he's not?
Oh, we can't let that scumbag warp the mind of our favorite son.
I'm the favorite.
I think literally you are.
Practically all they ever talk about.
I bet the way they talk about Jake and the way they talk about Jesse are different. But I'm sure they love both. He's a bit of an artist. I mean, those are good. What? Oh, why Mr. White loves chemistry? Oh my gosh. That is awesome. Oh no. And why you drew the picture. Ridiculous. Apply yourself. I could hear Walt saying that.
I got this cousin. He's got him some rich friends.
But they want to sell it.
What do you say? Because they'll buy everything you got.
Yes! He found some of the cash. Did you turn the AC off this time before you went digging around?
Can't be serious.
Who is it? Oh, Jesse came here?
We're in a wire? Huh? You're setting me up?
I got a wire. Speak into the mic. What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, he didn't go to the cops, man.
Why are you here?
Great question.
Kinda, you know, talk about it.
Yeah, who else is Jesse gonna talk to about it, really?
Can't talk to anybody else.
Yep, same for Walt.
I wanted to tell you how much everybody digs that meth we could.
You don't have to say it out loud. He knows what you did.
Seriously, I got dudes that would give their left nut for a little more. I'm just saying, I mean, if you ever cooking a little more.
Get the hell off my property.
What? I'm just saying.
And don't come back.
$4 grand. Your share from selling that batch. That's why I'm here.
You should have started with that, man.
I didn't smoke at all.
Bro, Walt will never be done digging money out of unusual places. Immediately, let me grab the thing. 1, he can't let anyone else find it. 2, don't let it go to waste. That's good money.
There's no denying it's very serious.
But is it
treatable?
Curable.
I prefer the word treatable. Without making any promises, I can tell you that the specific course of radiation and chemotherapy I'm going to suggest has been successful. In certain cases, it's prolonged a patient's life and even resulted in remission.
That's great news.
What about the side effects?
Well, they can be mild to practically non-existent, or they can be pretty darn awful.
Not helpful,
it varies
man.
from patient to patient. Typically, there's hair loss.
Oh, that's why he's...
Of course, there's the possibility of nausea, although we'll prescribe an antiemetic and try to counteract that.
I hope...
Kidney or bladder
I hope he has, like, mild side effects. Oh, man, he's disassociating again. Oh, no. Well, Jesse's gonna get kicked out again for sure.
What do you know about that?
Nothing.
Well, that's not gonna fly this time.
How many chances have we given you? And you tell us anything and everything you think we want to hear just so we'll give you another chance. And it makes us feel like fools.
That sucks.
Every time.
We need you to leave.
Yeah. And I'm taking that with me.
Thanks for not telling on me.
It was his?
You think I could have it back?
No. Jesse was pretty cool to not rat him out. There you go. Come on, man. Try to keep your brother from going down the same path?
Skunk weed anyway.
Can I call them and tell them you'll start next week?
If it costs about $4,000, sure.
Well, there's the money discussion. I think, no, $90,000.
$90K?
Out of pocket. Maybe more.
There's a way, Walt. There's financing. There's,
Maybe she's right. I don't know. It just feels impossible. There is a way, though.
Am I supposed to leave you with all that debt?
It would be debt.
I just don't want emotions ruling us. Maybe treatment isn't the way to go.
Then why don't you just die already?
Yeah, he shouldn't have been having this where he
Just
could hear.
give up and die.
This sucks. He shouldn't have been privy to that conversation. His feelings are understandable, though. It's like, Dad, fight. Just fight. Like, he wants his dad to fight. He wants to see him care. He wants to see him not freaking abandon him, right? And if Dad just gives up, it's the same thing as just leaving. At least in his mind, that's what I think anyway. Blood?
Come on, move your ass.
Oh boy, and he's in an even worse mood than he was the last time. Ken wins. Ken, I think it's time to lose. What is Walt gonna do? Oh man, I completely forgot. They wouldn't bring this back if he wasn't about to do something decidedly unhinged. Let's go. Take your time, Walt. Oh, he's gonna wash his car for him. That's all. No big deal. Okay. Ken, yo! Oh my God! Bro freaking lost big! Lost his car, that's really the main thing. Did Walt just like smoothly get away with that? Did nobody saw him do that?
What are you doing?
He feels so satisfied. And it kind of feels like he burned up the evidence too. Well, that's the end of that one. Oh, that was a great way to end that episode. It's kind of pretty easy, I think, at this point to see that Walt is going to likely start cooking again, at least to get $90,000. I wonder if like that's how he continues to break bad for the next several seasons. Like he justifies it. Well, okay, I'm only going to do it until I get $90,000, and then something else comes up. And so the goalposts will keep getting moved. And then I don't know what happens after that, but something will keep him moving forward. I wonder if he'll ever try the product himself. I think that would be like the sad path for this show to go down, as Walt himself becomes an addict and all the horrible things that go along with it. I don't know if that'll ever happen or not, but man, this was a pretty interesting one. I am so impressed with Maria, whom I can't stand her, not one bit, but I love how she reacted to finding out her brother-in-law has cancer. These people do seem to fiercely care about each other. At least they're going to be there for each other, even though it's not necessarily easy. Skyler's going to make sure Walt gets the best treatment possible, whether he wants it or not, whether they can afford it or not. Who cares? You're getting it. Walt is pushing back a little bit, but I think Walt Jr.'s response to him saying, maybe we don't spend all the money we don't have. I don't want to die and leave you in debt. Walt Jr.'s response, like, why don't you just die already? That, I think, is the inciting incident. Again, the thing that's going to push him over the edge to continue down that path with Jesse. The fact that Jesse sold it and gave Walt his cut, Jesse didn't have to do that. He could have kept every penny for himself. Would Walt have gone and knocked and reopened the door, assuming that's what happens next, if Jesse hadn't given him his cut? That's a good question. I don't know. But now Walt knows that that path is profitable. He made $4,000 just from one batch. How much could he make if they really got serious? Now, it did take Jesse quite a while to actually sell it. So who's to say how fast they could be profitable? Well, that's something we can explore as the story progresses, I imagine. Jesse going home. We got a glimpse into Jesse's home life. And wow, it's fascinating. I know I immediately was like, oh, I bet he had bad parents. But like, by all accounts, he didn't have bad parents. And that's kind of, I think, something that happens as a parent. If your child goes down a bad path, it doesn't necessarily mean you're a bad parent, right? People have autonomy. Oh, surprise, surprise. They choose their own adventure. They choose their own path. It seems like Jesse had a good home life. His parents definitely really care about him. And I know that, like, kicking him out, presumably the first time, and then again here, that's not easy. I know it breaks their heart to do, but they truly believe that is the best thing for him. One, kicking him out, stopping that enablement of his behavior, saying it's not okay, there are consequences when you do this, might allow him to reach rock bottom sooner, which could potentially, hopefully, lead to recovery. But it also helps maybe protect Jake from going down that same path or from being influenced. I think it was interesting, Jesse's response to Mom coming in and keeping the door open, like, oh man, what does she think? I'm a criminal? Yes, Jesse. And I think he got offended because, like, that's exactly what it is. He knows that. He knows it's true, despite the fact he tried to kind of play it off like, oh, I can't believe she would think that. Even Jake knew that was true, right? Come on. But I was surprised by the little fact that Jacob was the one who had stashed weed in his brother's room. And wow, Jesse was a real one for not ratting out his bro or whatever. Maybe he didn't even cross his mind. Maybe he thought it was something that he left there from years ago. I don't know, but fascinating that Jake had some pot. It's like, I wonder, is Jesse's path one that is in front of Jake, or is it just a one-time thing? Or I find the whole situation endlessly fascinating, and I love just like processing and pondering the scenarios, what led to it and what could come from it. I think that's one of the interesting things about this show, is all of the characters and all the different potentialities, both from the past, what's leading into these moments, and like the present, what the outcome of these moments will be. I find it absolutely fascinating, and I can't wait to just continue the show and see how it all ends up. I am loving it. I'm probably going to say that every episode. It's just a reality. This is a great show. You know that already, and I'm glad you're here watching and experiencing it with me. Check me out on Patreon if you want to support the journey, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.